Hi, my name is Christy Floyd and I'm going to be your virtual librarian for this upcoming semester. Today I'm going to show you a few databases that will help you with your upcoming research. First one we're going to take a look at is Google Scholar. Directory of Open Access Journals will be the second one. And lastly, we'll look at Business Source Premier. Alright, so if we head over to the college's homepage, you'll get to the library through Academics, and then Library LRC. And off of the library's homepage, you just want to select the Databases button. We have many databases, and they're all sorted here by their subject. Two of those databases, Google Scholar and Open Access Journals, we're going to look at under all subjects, and Business Source Premier is under Business. So if we want to go under all subjects to Google Scholar, we're all used to this interface. What you might not know is you can do your search here, or if you click on the arrow, you can do an advanced search. I am interested in the oil industry, and I'm thinking my company would be Oil Well Varco, but I'm also interested in their social responsibility. For the purposes of what I want to show you here, I'm just going to do social responsibility, although I would advise adding more about your industry as part of your search. Okay, so if we go in, I have a ton of results, as you can see here. I can limit those by date, and I would recommend that. You might want to just do a search for the last 5 to 10 years. I can exclude the patents and citations because they're not very relevant. And most important, what I want to show you is over to the right we have PDFs and this Find at Chesapeake College. And in some cases we have nothing. The articles that don't have anything to the right, sometimes when you click on the link, you will get to a site that includes the full text. But a lot of times it'll just go to a citation, and that can be frustrating. However, if you see that there's a PDF link to the right or the Find at Chesapeake Colleges, chances are you're going to be able to get that full text. So don't be discouraged if you get these blank ones, because quite honestly, Google Scholar is huge, and I know this is going to be a good source for you. So if I go down to here with the corporate social responsibility, Find at Chesapeake College. Sometimes this will take a while to chug through to get to this page, so please be patient. What you'll see here is I have the name of the article, I have the journal it came from, the volume and the issue number, and this is telling me that we do have this in one of our databases, ProQuest. So if I click on this, and again this may take a little bit of time if you're accessing from home, so be patient. If you're accessing from home, you're going to need the username and password to get into our databases. Okay, so you'll want to write this down. It's lowercase Chesapeake as the username, and then Y65 Mills with Mills all uppercase as the password. And if we go back here, this is actually good. We're seeing the screen. This is what you'll have to do. So you would select Chesapeake College, you would log in, and then you'd have to put your username and password in. I don't have to do that because I'm doing this from the school itself. Okay, so here's the article. I recommend reading the abstracts over going right to the full text, because full text can be up to 14 plus pages. So the abstract will give you a good overview to let you decide if this is a good source or not. Most of our databases do have these kind of tools, whether they're at the top or to the right, so that you can email the article to yourself, print it, cite it, or even export it, say, to a flash drive. Okay, so that's how Google Scholar works when you're linking into some of our sources. Otherwise, if you would click on this, it would just take you right out to the article that, in this case, UMichigan contains. Now, if I were to do this search, I wanted to be able to show you that, but if I wanted to, I wanted to keep myself within my industry and how the industry is showing social responsibility. You'll see that that does drop my results, and it'll be more direct for what I'm looking for. Okay, so you want to consider your industry along with what aspects you're looking into. Okay, all right, so let's go on to the next database that we want to look at. And that is the Directory of Open Access Journals. And I went back to our databases page, as you can see here. So if I go into this one, this is pretty cool. This is all open access, and you're going to want to search in articles, so you make sure to select that. And let's do social responsibility and oil. And if I do my search, and I just clicked enter there, I have 14 results. That's very manageable. very relevant to what I'm looking for. What I wanted to show you is along the right hand side, you'll see that I have a choice of 5 articles in English and 2 in French. If you aren't multilingual, you're going to make sure to check the English, and then you'll just get everything that you can understand. Likewise, you'll see that sometimes there'll be a fee associated and sometimes not. Most cases there's not a fee, and that's why I am recommending this. I think you're going to have good luck within this database. Likewise, you'll see that you can look into the abstract, and you can go to the full text as well as export. Okay? So that's really quick nuts and bolts, but I think you'll need to play with this and see where it gets you. Alright, and the last journal I want us to take a look at is under the business subject. Right, so we're at the top of the academic databases page. Click on business. It's this first one that's highlighted, Business Source Premier. Alright, and if I go into here, you'll note that I've been using these quotes. What that does is keeps my phrase together so that the search is not looking for just the word social or just the word responsibility. It's looking for both words together. And actually no, I'm not going to add end oil because I do want to show you some further things here. So if I do the search, I have a ton of results. What I want you to do once you do your search, before even looking at them, is click full text. And you are required to have a few peer-reviewed journals, so you want to select that as well. And if you want, you can play with the slider here and make it more recent publications, which is probably wise. Alright, and I'll update. And you'll see that my result set has gone down lower, and they're still very relevant results. If I scroll down, let's just say you're not getting results and you're having a tough time. You're going to want to take a look at the subjects and related topics. What these are generally synonyms to what you've put in as your search. So it's helping you with the terminology that the database understands. So this can be extremely helpful if, maybe I really was looking for moral and ethical aspects, but I didn't really write it that way. So this is going to help you to fine-tune your search if you're having trouble. Okay, so take a look at those, even if you do get a good search, because it helps to maybe expand your search and search in other databases. Likewise, I could limit by geography and just select United States. And I can do by company. In this case, if I wanted to search for just Oil Well Varco, I could have. And you can do by industry. So, I was limiting it by oil, but maybe there's a better way for me to say that. And this is going to give me some ideas of overall industries, so you could be cross-comparing within an industry on how their social responsibilities may lie. Alright, so that's real quick of Business Search Premier. And lastly, you could go right into the full text, or you can click on the link, which will take you into the abstract of the article, as well as a number of keywords and subject terms that may help you within your searching. And you'll see that we have the tools to the right. Again, you can print, email, save, cite, export this article, a lot of tools to help you on your way. And the last thing I'd like to show you before we go is that we have this chat over here to the right. Please, if you're having trouble while you're searching, just type in here and click ask, and if it's during our library hours, we'll be online and we can help you. Please ask for our help. We're happy to be here and help you in any way we can. Alright, so thanks a lot. Good luck on your research, and we'll talk to you soon.